Hey there, Ryan Reynolds here. It's a new year, and you know what that means. No, not the diet. Resolutions. A way for us all to try and do a little bit better than we did last year. And my resolution, unlike big wireless, is to not be a raging and raise the price of wireless on you every chance I get. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited. See mintmobile.com for details.
Kroger Delivery makes it easy to do your holiday shopping in a jingle. There might be a lot on your to-do list, but thanks to Kroger Delivery, you can get everything you need delivered straight to your door at the same great prices you'd find in store. Our refrigerated trucks always ensure that your groceries arrive fresh. And right now, you can save $20 on your first order of $75 or more and get free delivery with a Boost membership. Restrictions apply. See site for details. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
At Sierra, you'll always find apparel, footwear, and gear for 20 to 60% less than department and specialty store prices. But right now, it's clearance time, so you can save even more on everything you need to get active and outside. Visit your local Sierra store today.
Build a routine with Ollie that supports your wellness needs, like getting your daily vitamins and minerals with Ollie's multi-gummies, or keeping your mood upbeat with all the vitamin D in Hello Happy. Give your gut health some support with probiotics, and wake up feeling refreshed after taking Ollie Sleep. Do wellness on your terms. Find Ollie at a Walmart or Target near you or at ollie.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Welcome to the Eagles Checkdown, right here on the Eagles Pinpool Network, bringing you all the news, notes, and opinions on your Philadelphia Eagles. I am your host, Shane Haff, pinch hitting for Phil, who will be back next week. Let's start off 2025 here on the podcast feed, getting to some of that news. The burning question this week on Philadelphia Sports Talk Radio and Twitter and everywhere you want to discuss sports seems to have been answered, as Nick Sirianni announced on Wednesday that the Eagles will rest some guys going into the Week 18 game against the Giants. And again, this game is meaningless for playoff seeding. The Eagles are locked into the 2 seed. It comes down to weighing pros and cons of rust versus rest. He was asked specifically about Saquon Barkley, who is 100 yards shy, 101 yards technically shy of breaking the NFL single-season rushing record. Will Saquon Barkley be among the people that sits out? And Sirianni replied, quote, "Yeah, he'll probably be somebody that rests." He went on to cite the early bye week. The Eagles had the earliest possible bye week in Week 5, which was very unfortunate, but he cited that as a contributing factor. It's been a long time since the guys have had a week off. And so there you have it, as definitive of an answer as you're going to get right now. It seems like the Eagles starters will not play on Sunday when they host the New York Giants. In other news on the week, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week, as we might have guessed, for his 2 interception, 1 touchdown performance against the Cowboys. He now has 6 interceptions on the season, and he is tied for 3rd in the NFL among interception leaders, trailing only Kirby Joseph, who has 9, and Xavier McKinney, who has 7, both other safeties in the NFC. So we'll see these guys duke it out throughout the postseason for the interception leaderboard. But right now, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson sits at 3rd. And then let's get into some injury news. The Eagles had practice on Wednesday, sort of. A lot of people weren't there, but we can update the injury report. The first thing to note is the Eagles opened Dallas Goedert's practice window. And so if you remember, he was placed on IR with a knee injury following the Ravens game in early December. And so at the time, it was considered week to week. You would assume that he will be ready to go for the playoffs, although I doubt you're going to see him any on Sunday. But the practice window is open. He has not been activated. And so the Eagles have until the end of the regular season, I believe, or maybe I think it's the end of the regular season. They have to either elevate him or shut him down for the season. So you can assume that he's going to be elevated to the 53-man roster for the playoffs. And he'll be a huge addition to get back because, Grant Calcaterra filled in well in the passing game, and he had the amazing one-handed catch last week, but he does lack as a blocker. And the Eagles also like to go 12 personnel, and having Dallas Goedert back as a guy who is a plus run blocker And when you go 12, you can still have Grant Calcaterra on the field. It's going to help this offense a lot. And so hopefully Goddard will stay healthy for the playoff run. He's been banged up over the last couple of seasons, but still a very good player when he's on the field. Outside of Goddard, there was a lot of players who did not participate in practice on Wednesday, and the reason given was rest. And so there's a lot of guys that were missing from practice, a lot of the starters taking advantage of this little bit of time off heading into the playoffs. However, notably, Nakobe Dean was a full participant in practice. He missed last week's game with the abdominal injury. He was a full participant, which seems like he would be gearing up to play. If not on Sunday, he should be fine for the playoffs. Hurts did not participate, and Nick Sirianni said that he is still in the concussion protocol, and so there's no concern about him not being cleared by week one by the first round of the playoffs. I don't really have any concerns about him being cleared by Sunday, but it seems pretty unlikely that he's going to play, given Nick Sirianni's comments. But Kenny Pickett was also did not participate with rib injuries, and so in practice, Tanner McKee was your QB1, and I do hope we get to see Tanner McKee get some run with, you're not going to get the starters, but hopefully some of the second-tier receivers, hopefully Jahan Dotson is out there, and I would like to see Tanner McKee running the full offense against the Giants in a game where you're not just trying to feed Saquon Barkley, but you can just open up the offense and see what Tanner McKee has. That's something that'll be exciting for me to watch. And then also, Will Shipley was still a limited participant with his concussion sustained, I think it was 2 weeks ago. And so I would like to see Shipley as well get cleared. If Saquon doesn't play, I don't want to just see Kenny Gainwell with 20 carries in the game. You would like to keep Gainwell fresh for the playoffs too, and I would like to see Will Shipley get some carries. I thought we would maybe see him a little more this year than we have, and so it would be nice if Will Shipley can clear concussion protocol and get onto the field for Sunday. That's going to do it for the first episode of the Checkdown in 2025. I hope you guys have a great day, and go Birds.
Flex your business with an American Express Business Gold Card. You'll earn 4 times membership rewards points on your top 2 eligible spending categories, like transit and electronics, each month, on up to $150K in combined purchases per year. Plus, you can now earn 3 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked on AmexTravel.com. Terms and points cap apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold, built for business by American Express.
Oh, it's such a clutch off-season pickup, Dave.
I was worried we'd bring back the same team.
I meant those blackout motorized shades.
Blinds.com made it crazy affordable to replace our old blinds.
Hard to install?
No, it's easy. I installed these and then got some for my mom. She talked to a design consultant for free and scheduled a professional measure and install.
Hall of Fame son.
They're the #1 online retailer of custom window coverings in the world.
Blinds.com is the GOAT.
Shop Blinds.com right now and get up to 40% off select styles, plus a free professional measure. Rules and restrictions may apply.